Alright guys, so this is a video for all the Cobalt SS owners out there. I'm going through a clutch job because the old throwout bearing that's not on there anymore completely shredded apart because this front cover of that throwout bearing just fell off, all the little balls came out, and yeah, it was a total mess. So now I got this thing put back together. I had this car actually fully assembled and I started puking fluid out of this fluid distribution block, the clutch distribution block. And when I popped off, there's a cover right here. When I popped that guy off, I could see all the fluid dripping out from this seal right here, and it was just dripping down into the pipe. Now, your problem with that is really the seal, is what I've learned. There's a seal in here, and if you don't put it on the right way, and if you don't position this block the right way, you do have major issues. So to get this thing off, you actually do not need to pull out the transmission again when you do this, but you have to be very careful. So the first thing you got to do is there's going to be a clip right here, so you take your pick tool, you hook it in, and you pull out the clip. But don't be like me and drop the clip into the transmission. When that happens, then the whole transmission has to come out unless you're able to fish a magnet through there and get it out. I was not able to fish a magnet through, so I was unlucky. There is a cover here to protect that from happening, except for me, I took it off because I wanted to see where the leak was coming from, and I never put it back on when I tried to get the clip off. Anyway, now, since I don't have the clip on, I'm going to just pull this off real quick. And as you can see, it's actually tough to get off. I didn't do that the first time, and that was my issue. So you can see that's the seal right there on this nipple right here. Well, my first issue was, you can see you need this O-ring, this seal, to be flush with the end of this clutch pipe. If it's not flush on the end of the clutch pipe, that's where your leak is from. And I didn't know that at first. Well, the other part is you want to make sure you don't have an old seal in there, and I definitely don't. But basically, the key to this whole thing is have this thing flush and then pop it on. You also have these grooves right here, and they fit into these grooves in here so that this thing doesn't rotate around. You get a little bit of play, but you don't get that much. So there you have it, folks. Make sure this thing is on properly, make sure this thing is in on the grooves, and then once you put your clip in, you shouldn't have any more leaking issues. So, thank you guys for watching this quick Cobalt video.